Welcome to my Dallas travel vlog. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Extremely tired. Hopefully this is a nice, calm, peaceful flight. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, lay down, and then we'll be in Dallas. We made it to Dallas. I got maybe like an hour of sleep on the plane and probably like 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm really tired. Tonight is the first event for my husband's family reunion. So we're going to do a meet and greet. We have a couple hours until then. So I'm going to relax. But I want to just do a quick story time. So every time that I get on a plane, every time I get on the plane, every time I'm in the car, anytime I'm coming and going, I always pray and I always ask God to grant me traveling mercies. So this time, same thing, same routine on the plane. As we started taxiing, I just closed my eyes and I started to pray. And typically, it's the same prayer of me just asking God to grant us traveling mercies and for him to just cover the plane, cover the pilot, the flight attendants. I pray that there's no like accidents or incidents or anything on board with the passengers. So typically that, but today I just felt the need to go a little bit deeper, especially all that's just going on in the world right now, like the plane crash and the whole thing that happened in India. So I was praying. So I did like my usual, and then I was just getting very specific, like, Lord, send your angels to like hold the plane up, on either side, the front, the back, everything. Like, just please cover us, pleading the blood of Jesus over the plane, the whole nine. And I even was just praying that everything went well with like the safety checks and that they made sure that they went over every single like step, that nothing was missed. And so I finished my prayer and I closed my eyes, and not even like 10 minutes later, I hear one of the pilots talking to the flight attendants, and I'm like a stage 10 ear hustler. So I heard something about them checking on the engine and them sending the maintenance team to come check on the plane, and that they would come check it out. They would see if they could fix it, but if not, then we would have to deplane and they would have to figure out if they even had another plane for us. So after I heard that, I immediately went into prayer mode again, and I was like, Lord, I just pray that everything is okay. I pray that either they are able to fix it, but I also pray that, again, they go through every single last safety check, that nothing is missed. And even if it means that we have to get off this plane, Lord, get us off of this plane. Like, I just want to get to our destination safe, and I trust that he's going to, that the Lord is going to get me there safe. So maybe 15 minutes after that, they get on the speaker and they tell us that we are going to have to deplane and that they weren't able to fix the issue on the plane. And so it's just funny, I think, especially just what's going on in the world. Like, nobody was upset. Everybody was like glad to get off the plane. We were glad that they were taking all of the safety precautions and that they did make the decision that it wasn't okay for us to fly and that they were going to find us a new plane. But I say all that to say it is just so important to, even when it just seems like, I'm only going from my house to the gas station around the corner, to just pray and to ask God for traveling mercies and to get you there safely, because you just never know. So, and then even in addition to that, so we get on the next plane and everything worked out well with that. We maybe had to wait like another hour or so, but we get on the plane, it's fine, and then we experience a little bit of turbulence. Even then, I'm reciting my scriptures in my head. I'm like, no, the Lord will perfect that which concerneth me. Not today. I'm not going to be scared. Everything's going to be fine. And it was like almost immediately after that, the turbulence stopped. But just a reminder to constantly just go to God for everything, to constantly thank him for everything. You know, it's not by our own strength that we even woke up this morning. So just to constantly thank him for even waking us up, for getting us out the bed, for us to have the ability to even walk from the bed to the bathroom, to wherever, to get in the car, to drive to our destination, to even have a car. So just remembering to thank him for the little things, the big things, and to just lean on him in all things. So that's my story time. I'm going to relax, but I'm really excited to be here and meet some of my husband's family that I haven't met, in addition to just spending more time with our family from home. My mother-in-law is here, his grandma's here. We're all staying in the same Airbnb. I'm really excited for that. His family, they are amazing cooks, so looking forward to eating good this week, but I will see you guys later. Now we're gonna get ready to go to do, it's called like a game show room. Never done it before. It sounds kind of interesting, but I'm really competitive, so I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love being in Texas, and I'm just really enjoying this time, this quiet, still time. Feels a lot slower out here than it is at home, and that's really nice too. house just kind of feels like a glimpse, hopefully, into our future. I do not want to leave. This is definitely something that I've always dreamed of. I always say that I'm like a country girl at heart because, I don't know, I just feel at peace. I feel like I'm at home when I'm just out in the open, not the busy city and traffic and all of the things. So it's definitely a dream of mine. I'm just enjoying things in life that really matter.
Which one did we get? 5?
Really enjoyed making this vlog. In the past, I've always wanted to be consistent with vlogging when I go on vacation. I have learned that I definitely do need to be a little bit more prepared next time. Of just, I knew where we were going, but to just know like what shots I want to get and to try to plan that out in advance so that I don't have to spend as much time with my camera out. And I didn't really have it out for that much, but still, I really like to be present. I really like to be in the moment. And I don't want to be that person that just has their camera out and their phone out the whole time and that's not engaged. Next time, I will have some shots planned out to know, okay, I know we're going to go to Grand Lux. I want to get a shot of the exterior. I want to get a shot of me getting my food. I don't know, but to just be a little bit more intentional the next time. I would say that this trip has definitely been a reminder that it is so important to just take a reset. There is something about removing yourself from your everyday environment and putting yourself into a new environment. Oftentimes for myself, I find that my mind is a lot clearer. I don't have the same day-to-day distractions that I normally do, and so I'm able to just think a lot clearer, and oftentimes I feel a lot closer to God. I've noticed too when I put myself into a new environment and I remove myself from just my like everyday hustle and bustle. So that is something that I want to prioritize too. And then also to figure out how to have it at home because I can't travel all the time. For me to try to really sit and think, okay, what is it about when I travel or I'm in a new environment? Maybe I can't do that all the time, but how can I still find that same thing at home, even if it's just me going for a walk or I don't know, going to my backyard even, just kind of switching things up and doing whatever it takes for me to not be as distracted and for me doing whatever it takes for me to be more present. I'm going to soak in as much as I can and just really enjoy myself. I was able to do my day trading while I was here, so me and my husband woke up and did it together. We haven't really had a chance to do it together since I've like really learned how to do it. We made, I think it was $16, and I can't even recall the stock, but that was fun. It's definitely fun learning, and it's fun learning from him as well. It's just been an amazing trip, and I look forward to the rest that we have. the sermon was about faith, and I felt like that was perfect timing. The pastor was talking about the scripture that says faith without works is dead, and how although yes, God isn't just only expecting us to just show our faith by our works, and we need to understand that ultimately God just requires our faith and he'll do the rest. However, he does require for there to be some action behind it. Like I remember a sermon that I was watching online, she was talking about faith as well, and she was saying how she was sick, and so she wanted to have faith that God was going to heal her. But then she asked herself, like, if I had faith that he was going to heal me and just already believing in that, then what would I do? And so she was sick. She had to preach the next day. So she was saying, well, I would just go to church and just expect that by the time I go on stage, then I expect that I will be healed. And so that's what she did. She just got up and just did her normal routine. She went to church, and then she said, like, before it was time for her to go on stage, she was healed. So almost like, how are you expecting to have faith and for God to do things for you, but then your actions are not showing that you have the faith that you claim that you have? But it was definitely a timely sermon, and it was nice to be there with all of our family, to be able to fellowship together. I'm really trying to enjoy this season of my life, and even if there are things that I would have wanted by now, like motherhood, for example, to understand that everything is in God's timing, and for me to just continue to have faith and to just show up as if it is already done. So, me prioritizing cooking and keeping a clean home and showing up for my husband as the helpmeet that God has called me to be, and to just create an atmosphere in my home that even once we do have children, I've already been used to creating that atmosphere and managing my time better and shifting my focus. I'm trying to just lean into this chapter of my life and enjoy every moment of it, be thankful for every single moment that God gives me, and just to continue to grow my relationship with Christ and allow him to lead me in everything that I do. Thank you so much if you've made it this long in the vlog. I really did enjoy making this, and I look forward to creating more. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.